Hello everyone, Mr. Opinionated here, back at you with another CTR video. Now, question time. Who's ever wanted to play as an iron checkpoint crate? I know I have, and my dreams have come true, goddammit. Thanks to Beenox's imagination, you can now play as the legend himself. But, he's not that easy to get. First off, you have to find all Beenox crates that are scattered around on each track of the game. And to get them, you're gonna have to try and find them. But I made this guide to make your journey as easy as possible, as some of them are quite easy to get and some of them are quite difficult. Coco Park, for example, Dingo Canyon, Deep Sea Driving, Hot Air Skyway, and Gingerbread Joyride. You're gonna have fun with some of these, let me tell you. But I'm gonna be showing you all the locations to each Beenox crate. And as soon as you get a Beenox crate, you don't have to continue with the race. You can simply quit the race and go to the next one fairly quickly. So, I do hope that you find this guide extremely helpful. It is in track order, by the way, as well, just to let you know. And you too can become part of the crate crew, which I just made up, and it sounds completely terrible. But hey, maybe you'd like to be a question mark box, or TNT box, or nitro box, or that purple box from Crash Bash. But you have to win about 40 races to get. Either way, I hope you do join the crate crew, and I do hope you find this guide helpful. So do smash that like button if you did, and I hope you guys enjoy. First off, we have Crash Cove, which is fairly simple. All you gotta do is take the shortcut, go straight across the bridge and into the pirate ship, and there it is, all nice and hidden. Very simple. Then we have Mystery Caves, which is basically within the shortcut. You can take the outer or inner section to get this, it doesn't matter. And it's right in the middle, and it's nice and snug within the rocks. Then we have Sewer Speedway, which you have to take the shortcut to get this. Take the shortcut completely, and it will be on your right hand side in the corner. Nice and simple. Then we have Rouge Tubes, which is one of the easiest ones to get. You just start off the race, go through the tube, and then you take a left. And it is nice and snug. You will see a pattern of snug and pillar in this. Then with Slide Coliseum on the second bend, it is literally behind the tyres in the grassy area. Nice and snug. Then we have Turbo Track. After taking the U-turn part, when you go down the straight, slightly behind the railings, it is on your left. Lovely jubbly. Then with Coco Park. Now this is the first tricky one. It's in the water, and you'll always see it on the edge. And you just gotta get the right angle, and there it is. But why Beenox? Then we have Tiger Temple, which is in the mid section of the track, and it is behind one of the pillars. Quite simple. Then Papu's Pyramid, another one behind a pillar near the end of the track, and you will eventually find it on the outer pillar. Lovely. Then we have Dingo Canyon, which is at the end of the track in the waterfall. It's quite hidden, couldn't you tell? But the pass is quite a simple one. All you gotta do is get to near to the end of the level, and it's behind one of these pillars. There's a lot of them that's behind pillars. Just saying, there's a lot of them like that. Tidy Arena is pretty simple. You get to the part where you see the 3 puddles, and it's at the first puddle. You'll see it naturally when you drive. Dragon Mines is quite a simple one. Just go where the dragon is, take a turn, look at the gold. You'll see it next to the waterfall. Another waterfall one. Okay. Next up is Blizzard's Bluff, and where the big jump is, you just simply take a right, and it is nice and snug as a bug in the corner. Believe me, it never gets old with the snugginess. And this pain in the butt, did you see it? It was right above me just then. All you gotta do is get to the end of the track, and it's on the side of this road, if you can call it a road. And all you gotta do is just position yourself correctly and just jump on it, and then ta-da! Next up is Cortex's castle, which is near the end of the track. All you gotta do is take brake on the second step, and it's nice in the snug in the corner. Lovely jubbly. Then we have Engine Labs, which is on the left. It's all nice and concealed in that little small tunnel near the beginning of the track. All you gotta do is jump, and it's easy to get. Then we have Oxide Station, which is a very simple one. You take the first turbo pad, and then it is literally on your right in the corner. Happy days. And that's all the CTR tracks. Now let's get to the C&K ones. So first, Inferno Island, basically behind the tribal head over here. It's in the water, so you just gotta go over the ramp. And it's very nice and snug. Lovely. Then we have Jungle Boogie, which is a very simple one. Basically, you'll see while you're driving, just go past the bridge near the end of the track, and it's in the grassy terrain on your left. Clockwork Wumpa. Basically, you go up here, and then where the small ramp is to take the shortcut, it's just literally under there. Simple. Electric Avenue, another easy one. Basically, you take the shortcut, and then you take your immediate right behind the electrical pillar. Nice. Electric Avenue, probably more slightly difficult than the others. Basically, it's behind one of the turbo pads, the first turbo pad that you go through. You might have to be slightly patient to wait for the electrical field to stop and wait for the AI drivers to go past. Because, you know, at this point I was getting a little bit tired after 2 days of searching into these boxes. But there it is. Then deep sea driving, definitely one that people might find very difficult. I'm not too sure if you need the turbo pad to get it, but I got it through this method. But it's basically behind the tentacle near the beginning of the track. It'll probably give you a few attempts, but yeah, you'll get it eventually. You just gotta wait for the tentacle to move and actually drive perfectly aligned, and it shouldn't take you that long. There you go, precious. Then we got Thunderstruck, and thank God this one was nice and simple after the last two. It's literally at the beginning of the track. You just brake here on the first step. There it is. Nice and easy. Thank goodness. Then we have Tiny Temple, which is near the end of the track. And you'll see it naturally when you do the speed burst, but you just gotta brake, turn right around, and you'll see it literally in the little hole. There you go. Lovely. You know, at this point when I was doing it, I think I lost my mind because I was like, why, Beenox? Why hurt us this way? Then we got Meteor Gorge, which is a nice simple one. You just miss the shortcut area, and it's behind this pillar because Beenox has a pillar fetish. It is now confirmed. Bar in Ruins is a fairly simple track. Basically, you reach to the end, and where the shortcut is, you just go into the shortcut, and it's right behind the ramp. Simple. At a time, you skip the shortcut area to take the track normally, and it is right down that little crevice there. Fairly easy to spot, so it shouldn't give you too much problems. Assembly lane. Basically, before you take any of these ways to continue with the track, you just turn right around, and there it is, snug behind. I'm gonna let it be still a pillar. It's still a pillar. Then we have Hyper Speedway, which is again a simple one. It's literally behind the last big step that you take off. But as you can see, I was still searching at the time. So this is all the C and K tracks done, so let's get to the bonus tracks, and let's hope there's nothing painful. Good news, Retro Stadium does not have a Beenox crate, so you can skip this one entirely, unlike myself, which spent an entire hour looking for it before realising that there's not one here. Then we go into Twilight Tour, which is a nice simple one. Basically, it is behind the turbo pad, behind the marketplace. Lovely. Prehistoric Playground is a pain to get, but I appreciate its creativity. Basically, before you take the 12 part here, go back on yourself and go jump on the shortcut where the dinosaur spine is, and it's can you see it? It's in that little hole in the second spine part. And yeah, after you see it, it's easy to get. Spyro Circuit, fairly easy one. You just go through this portal and then you turn right back round and you'll see it right at the back. Nice and simple. Lovely. Another simple one, Nina's Nightmare. Basically, you just take the little shortcut at the beginning, and it's right at the back where the pumpkins are. Literally, will take you like 6 seconds to get. Koala Kong, another easy one. Basically, take the track as normal, and before you reach the hoops, you do the jump, and then you just take your immediate left, and there it is, snug in the corner. Now, this pain in the butt is probably the hardest one to get. Basically, it is literally under. Did you see it? There it is. You have to brake as soon as you do the turbo pad, you brake. So it cancels the turbo. The best way I did it was in this shot here, is where you just wait for the AI to go, take your time, and you gotta skid, gotta memorize where it is, and then you gotta turn. And you will get it eventually. It will take a few tries. Megamix Mania is not difficult. Basically, you go through the main part near the end of the track, and it is behind, on your left, in the main section, behind this rock. Fairly simple. And then the drive-through, the final track. Yeah, this is very easy. You take the ramp, and it's in the mid-air. Fairly simple. Not hard. And there we have it. All of them. Yay. Anyway, guys, thank you everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If this was helpful, please leave me a nice little message in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.